Hi everybody, so just want to come on here and do a quick vlog. Today I am 24 weeks and 3 days, and I really feel like I have definitely popped as far as showing is concerned. I mean, I've been showing for quite a while, but I feel like right now it's, it's at the point to where strangers aren't going to think I've just, been packing on pounds or anything. Like, I feel like I actually look pregnant to people that don't know me, so that's exciting. Let's see, I have movement every day from the baby. I kind of have an idea of what the schedule is like. I tend to get a lot of movement, I guess, early in the morning, sometime around 3 o'clock. Also, it always seems to get really active before I go to bed, and then I end up falling asleep and it's generally still active. Most exciting thing about this week, which I guess I could also classify as my favorite thing about week 24, is 24 weeks is when the pregnancy is considered viable, which is a huge milestone. Although nobody wants to go into labor at this stage in their pregnancy, it's nice to know that if there was an emergency, that doctors would do everything they could to try to save the baby as well. So that definitely gives me a little bit of peace of mind. But at this point, I feel pretty confident about everything. Again, I feel the baby all the time, so I'm not stressed about the baby anymore like I was in the first trimester before I could feel the baby move. So that helps. David's been feeling the baby move as well, which is amazing to know that people can feel it from the outside. So not much to report on. I have a midwife appointment on Monday. Let's see what else. I think they'll be scheduling the glucose test, and I found out it's the orange. I think it's orange flavored, and they refrigerate it, which I heard is better if you can get your glucose. I don't know what this stuff is called, the syrupy stuff they make you drink. If you can drink it refrigerated, I've heard it's a lot more tolerable versus if you have to drink it at room temperature. I hear a lot of women have a hard time with that, and they end up gagging and having a hard time getting it down. So I'm glad that it's refrigerated. Trying to think if there's anything else, any strange. No stretch marks as of yet. I'm doing everything I can to avoid getting them, but I realize it's hereditary, so, if it happens, it happens. But I do, every time after I shower, I make sure to moisturize the belly, and I've been doing that a lot. My belly button is definitely popping out to be more of an outie belly button, and it's crazy, just, feeling the belly button get shallower and shallower. I have had a couple times where I've had really sharp pain in the belly button region, and I don't know if you've experienced that when you're pregnant, but I was trying to do some research, and then of course there's scary things you find online that, say like, oh, you could have a hernia, because it's common to get, well, it's not uncommon to get hernias while you're pregnant, which is definitely really scary. But I don't think it's a hernia, because it's not like I'm in severe pain. It's very sharp, and it seems to be very, it's definitely located right below my belly button. But then I also was researching that that's kind of a weak spot too for pregnant women, because it's where our umbilical cord was attached, so it's, I guess, like the weaker spot in our abdomen area. So, I don't know, leave any comments if you know what that might be related to. I really don't think it's worth me running off to the hospital, because again, I've only had it twice, and it wasn't scary enough that it, warranted going to the ER or anything. It just, it was definitely sharp pain. It was not fun at all, and I'm trying to be tough about the pain, because I realized that I'm going to be in a world of pain when I'm actually in labor, so I'm just using, those type of things as practice for, dealing with pain. So that's what's going on there. I definitely have been extremely tired. I hear that you get tired again when you start the third trimester, and I don't start the third trimester for, what do they say, like 27, 28 weeks or so, I think, is when they consider you in the third. So I don't know, another 3.5 weeks or so. excuse me, is when I start the 3rd trimester, which is just insane. I can't believe that. It's crazy. So I definitely feel more of a rush to try to figure out names and try to plan for you know, just everything baby shower, finishing up my registry, all of that stuff. I'm kind of starting to feel like, oh, I should really work on that now. And it's, you know, it's chaotic with having the remodel being wrapped up and, you know, the holidays going on as well. So that's that. Only other awesome thing I can think of that's happened is a couple days ago, I was asleep and David was able to feel the baby kicking around while I was asleep. And so it's really neat that, you know, he can feel it now without me saying, oh, did you feel that? And, you know, he's actually feeling the baby on his own. And so that was really awesome, I think. But let me show a quick shot at 24 weeks, 3 days. I'm exhausted. Yeah, keep it like that. Let's see if that works. So I have most certainly feel like I've popped. I know last time I had my midwife appointment, my fundal height was right on target, and baby was measuring where it should be. So the thing that is useful, this is maternity. Anything long you can wear. The sweater is not maternity, but if you find anything baggy, and also Empire waist tends to be really useful for pushing things that aren't maternity, and as well as long tanks. Bella bands work really well, and it helps keep your pants. If you're not wearing maternity pants, it'll help keep them up, you know, so they're, I don't know, so it's not like slipping off if you're, you know, have your pants undone, as well as it, you know, gives you a little bit extra length. So yeah, so I definitely am a fan of the Bella band, and I have 2 of them right now. I got them both for free because they were actually the sample. Let's see. So that that's how big it is. It's huge. And I took out my belly button ring. I don't remember if I mentioned that or not, but it was causing me too much pain, so I'm just gonna let it do what it's going to do. And so if you've had a good experience with a pregnancy belly button ring, let me know. But at this point, I think I'm just gonna go without it and then put it in after I have the baby. So hope you guys are doing well. Any tips on combating fatigue, let me know. I don't think there's anything I can do because I can't have caffeine, and it seems like even when I get a lot of sleep, it's never enough. I'm just kind of heading back to being tired, but very happy. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.